Great. And we stop at 3:30 because that's like the thing. So then if you see up at the top, you can probably use your mouse and you see your koala symbol has got a purple stripe. So down below that on the right, there's layer number 4 has got a purple stripe, and that's your layer. Does that make sense? Can you see that?
I can see it. I might need to zoom out a little bit.
Oh yeah, so the main thing, first of all, go on the top left, there's view. And view gives you, the 4th one down is fit on screen.
Perfect, I'm on it.
So now you've put a blue blob in layer number 4. Can you see that?
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
So you can undo it by doing the backwards left arrow next to view.
Lovely.
And then we've got a variety of tools. We've got on the left, the ones I use most are the pencil, which you can vary in thickness and opacity. The same for the brush below. And then there's the eraser, so that you can fill the whole screen and then rub out the bits you don't want. And the bucket just below the eraser fills the whole screen. I mean, there are others, but those are the key ones. So I'm going to move my layer below yours so you can draw over whatever I do. And if I just, with the bucket, just fill the whole thing with a bit of blue.
Lovely.
And then, I don't know, if you
this feels very Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bob Ross.
So what does that mean for you? Like, just get drawing it. Do that thing.
So wait, are we drawing now?
Yeah. I'm just.
Oh wow, okay.
I've done my blue all over the place, and now I'm just doing some blobs while I'm hearing you think about Bob Ross.
Yeah, love Bob Ross. Okay, so, oh right.
But you can cover over any of this because you're the higher layer.
Okay. And also, I really like your. What do you say to me? You always say, we just want to be average.
Yeah. Aim for average.
Go for average. Aim for average.
That's it.
When did you come up with that?
I didn't invent it. It was the guy who taught me improv, Keith Johnston. He said, it's going to be too hard if you try to be good. And we all realized that he was absolutely right. So we don't. We learn to aim for average.
Aim for average. I like that. I really like aiming for average.
And be obvious. Don't try to be original. Because if I say to you, Gabriella, draw something really original, it's a bit like saying, draw something that you would never draw.
Yeah. It's like, the pressure is intense.
Too much, yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a bit patterny, haven't we? I wonder if we could, anyway, we'll do whatever we like. So the other thing I should tell you, because I'm so pleased, is a friend. Did I tell you I have a friend at Linklaters who appeared after I did a talk there, and she said, "Are you the John Paul Flintoff who was at the European School in Brussels in the 1970s?" And I thought, well, yeah. And so I got in touch.
Was you really?
Yeah. And,
I didn't know this.
And she said, I was there in your class, and I hadn't even laid eyes on a photo of her for whatever 40 something years. And so that was a great thing. And it turns out that she is the Linklaters in-house art curator. How cool is that?
Oh, you mentioned this to me, you know.
I thought I might have done. And she said
that I was going to say, that's like honestly the best job in the world.
Isn't it amazing? But then she said to me recently that she thought there might be some interest in me doing an online drawing thing with their Hong Kong office. And this morning it was confirmed.
That's amazing. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really, really pleased because I just think it could be such fun. And for me, it's been a lifeline during lockdown to have connections and have a thing in my diary to do. And it's all just great.
Yeah. I've definitely felt that, I don't know about you, but lockdown has been, I probably can't swear on this, can I? No.
Well, as we're recording, you might not want to. Even though
I'm not going to swear, but it has been rubbish
Yeah,
in
I hear you.
terms in terms of just like loneliness. I
Yeah,
think a lot of people have been really struggling with just feeling really lonely. Even if it doesn't really have to be about not seeing your family or your friends and stuff, although that is bad in itself. It's
yeah,
also kind of losing touch of what your job inherently is. Like I'm usually talking to those people all the time, and now I'm not.
no,
I miss it.
no,
I desperately miss it.
I really get that. So you're not going in to see people, or are you sort of doing? No, I guess you're not. Are you?
No, I'm not. I'm actually about to begin going back 1 day a week.
Ah, okay.
Um, but even then, there's lots of restrictions around it and stuff. And
Yeah,
how did you do that?
I
What's
don't know.
that?
I think you see the fifth one down, just above the color dropper. I selected a bit and then I just moved it. It's quite cool. I've never done that before. I have to do it again now.
Yeah, I want to do that. How did you do it? Wait.
So there's it's a circle with square blobs in the corners, and I selected a small area. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that.
A circle with square
There's the
blobs.
fifth tool down on the very left-hand side.
Oh,
Can you see it now?
no.
Uh,
Wait, I'm just going to give it a go. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is fun.
it's amazing. Didn't know I could do that. Oh yeah, nice big circle.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh yeah, this is I forgot what his name is who does that stuff.
Uh,
The
who?
person, some artist.
That person.
Yeah, he does circles and squares, and they're all sort of pretty marvelous.
Didn't mean to do that.
Well, you could do whatever you like. You could undo it, or you could just rub out bits of it with
Can
the.
I undo it?
Yeah, you do the left arrow.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I prefer that one. Do you prefer that one? I kind of prefer it.
I quite like the mixture of different marks you can make. This is a good pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. I quite like this pattern actually.
Cool.
So, what got you into this then? Did you say it was the Instagram?
It was something I saw there, but it wasn't just that because I've been just doing, well, as you know, I've been doing a lot more art. And
Mm.
I really love collaboration. That's like you were saying, I just miss not being collaborative. And
Yeah.
this seemed like a great opportunity. And what I've noticed is a lot of people just do not dare to do it. So that, fair enough. But so I keep saying, anyone want to do this? And silence. But that's all right. I get it. Not everyone wants to do that. So
Oh, I love it. Do you know what? Sometimes you do just need to do stuff like this to relax the mind.
it's interesting because it is relaxing, but it's also quite hard to concentrate. So I'm saying it's quite hard to concentrate, as if I don't know how to concentrate. But it is quite hard.
Do you know what though? I think I needed this today. It's been one of those days.
Oh,
You know
really?
when you just have one of those days?
Yeah.
It's been one of those days.
Oh, it's always hear that.
No, I mean like it's fine, but when you just need a bit of a break,
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
is a very welcome break.
It is quite a good
So
break.
thank you.
I'm really pleased. It wouldn't work if you weren't here. So the gratitude is two-way. I quite like.
So, how many times have you done this with people then?
I've done it. Well, apart from Joel, who I've done about 11 of them with, I've done 3 other people, and one of them wanted is someone I met on a writing residential that I ran, and she's a writer. I'm quite surprised. I saw her name, and I thought, well, that's quite good. I didn't know she was into art as well. And the first thing she said was, "Oh, I can't draw at all. I just want to do this with you because I want to learn a bit about my story." I'm like, what do you mean? She said, "Well, I want to just, develop a scene." And so I drew mostly because she didn't feel comfortable drawing, but I drew the scene that she had in her head, and out of that came some brilliant narrative opportunities. So it sort of worked rather brilliantly.
So what scene did she have in her head?
Well, she has been writing, and she's good, and she's been writing this novel, and she had a scene in mind which was about was with a guy lying in bed and wakes up early and he's panicky and everything. The trouble with what she seemed to be doing with it was endlessly making nothing happen. She wanted him to go out and walk around and have a sort of moody walk and everything. And I thought, well, but that's not, there's no drama there. So you need to get him to have an argument or something with his wife. You need him to wake up his wife and say, I'm really worried about this thing. And then she went, oh yeah. So we did that, but we did it by decorating the room with the stuff that is important. So for example, she said the wife would have a cross on the wall because she's a believer, and they would have an argument about that because he would say it's all nonsense, it doesn't mean anything. So I thought, great. So once you've drawn the cross, now we've got a clue what to do. But without that, we didn't. So that was good.
That is cool. That is cool.
What do you make of this experience? Like not the drawing, but not the visual, but the experience of doing this. What do you think?
What, as in like just me and you being on a call drawing with each other?
Yeah, the last.
I really like it. I feel like it's free flowing, and also I'm trying to psychoanalyze why I'm drawing what I'm drawing. Right. Do you do that? Where you're like, why have I decided to draw circles and squares? Does this mean something? Do I feel trapped in my life?
Right. Well, maybe that's what it is.
It could well be.
I don't exactly have that. I'm not doing that now, but I might afterwards look at it and go, what have we actually done here?
Yeah, what is this? I quite like it though.
Yeah, I think it's really nice. I'm going to put in some scribbling. Yeah.
I do find it quite relaxing, I've got to say. Yeah. And also I think there's something to be said about, I don't know, it's again that saying that I mentioned earlier that you've always said, it's just nice to be average or even a bit rubbish at something.
Yeah, not trying too hard.
Not trying too hard.
I mean,
because at work, like, sorry, go on. I'm just talking.
Because that's probably what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, at work, like you're constantly having to, make sure that everything is perfect and on point, which quite rightly so with the job. But sometimes, like, this is why I draw outside of work. Though I really like what you're doing here, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to sort of explode it out from the middle and sort of give some sense of dynamic.
Yeah, it's just
exhausting.
It's nice to
be perfect all the time.
Yeah, and I don't think. I think it's lovely to just not be perfect sometimes.
Yeah, and there are some, like you said, I mean, some sorts of work you have to be perfect, and others you don't. Lucky people who don't, but it is tiring to have to. I love that effect with those moved around squares and circles up at the top. There's something.
They're fun, yeah. This bit.
Yeah, there's something very organic and inorganic and sort of synthetic and machine-like about this picture. It's got
I do like it.
Yeah. I wonder what it would be like if I put in something else underneath. Dark.
Do you know what? These little green bits at the bottom also look like a cityscape.
Yeah.
It's almost like...
It does.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a night sky of some description. Like this reminds me of a moon. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a slightly...
Seriously, maybe I've been watching too much Bob Ross. I'm obsessed with that man.
Good. What do you like about it so much?
I just find him really relaxing. Like me and my friend watch him quite a lot. Like she'll come round for a cup of tea, we'll light a candle, and we'll just watch Bob Ross with a face mask. It's like, honestly,
right.
It's very sad, but we absolutely love it.
Brilliant.
Can't be helped.
Yeah, I don't think that's sad. I think that's brilliant. Well, it's the same basically as me doing the drawings with Joel. It's like, it just helps. It's a good thing.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Another thing I discovered with this app is that there's only a certain number of undos that you can do, which is...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can do sort of, I don't know, 16 or something, and then you're stuck.
See, now that fills me with anxiety, but it's good.
I thought it might. Oh, look at this. This is so good.
I like, it's for the like the pastel-y kind of effect as well.
Yeah.
Quite like that. It's nice.
Something explosive about the middle bit. There's something almost like a face with spectacles at the top left. There's a sort of city down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I like your incomplete wiggly borders.
Yes. I'm going to try and do like bigger, make them more. This is really fun. I like this. I like this, JP. I like this a lot.
What, this whole thing, not one bit of what you're doing. Yeah.
No, I just like all of it. I like the whole process.
It is good, isn't it? There's no doubt about it. It's a good thing.
It's really fun. And I think it's, you know, it's important sometimes to detach from all the stuff that's going on elsewhere and just be a bit, like you say, average. There's something so important about that. I feel like imposter syndrome, I think, is something that's so profound. Not profound, sorry, prevalent. And particularly in the industry that I work in. Yeah. And I think actually to be told, hey, do you know what? You're going to be average today, and that's all we want from you. I think I think there's something quite special about that. And it's good. It's definitely something that you should keep shouting.
I mean, I'm going to be doing this thing with the other firm I mentioned, and I haven't yet spoken to the woman in Hong Kong who's organising it, but off the top of your head, have you got any suggestions about how I might? I mean, I've got a few ideas about what I might do with them, but like, how would it be most useful for a law firm?
I mean, you ran a session with us, didn't you?
Yeah.
A drawing session, and I honestly think it's kind of what I was talking about earlier. In an environment where you do, and quite rightly so, have to be at your A game at all points. Yeah. Sometimes, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it's very refreshing to be told, hey, just be a bit rubbish today.
Right.
Enjoy, and just get into it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And and I think that could be quite that could be quite nice for people.
This is amazing. Look at all these layers. Look at all these marks we've made.
It's lovely, isn't it? I actually really like it.
I really like it. I really like it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, great.
I'm messing about with the whether or not the shapes are opaque or not. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I hope you post this so I can repost it.
I will. Yeah, I will. On Instagram or where? I mean, I did a square image on purpose because I thought, why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And this is so good. You know, you can save it any time, so you can save multiple versions as well. So under File at the top, you just pick Save, and it will download to wherever you normally download. I'm going to do that now because we've only got 2 minutes, so we have to do this very scrupulous timekeeping. Joel has this great school alarm, bell that they ring in playgrounds. I haven't got that though. I've got a little bell. Hang on. We're not actually quite there, but I've saved it now for me anyway. So
okay, I'm going to save for me in a minute.
Great. So I'm taking off my drawing glove, put down my drawing pen. Still, we've got time. Do some more. How are we doing? It's looking good.
Sorry, I'm just getting so into it.
Yeah, of course.
I bet you get this. I bet people, when you do this with people, they get super into it.
I think that you are actually more into the pattern and mark making, because others, I think, are more quickly intimidated by the, like, I might do it, or they just do not know what to do to start, and you've just jumped in. So that's great.
I'm really enjoying the patterns.
Yeah, it's good. Do you think, because I do this sometimes, just myself on my own, I just think it's great fun. But I think there's something else that comes from it being the two of us, and the time limit. It sort of makes it it's not exactly that it makes it exciting, but it's purposeful, despite it not being.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're working towards something.
Yeah. No,
I'm conscious I've only got like 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm watching the clock, and I'm going to lift up my bell again, ready to chime.
You tell me when. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Does it zoom in for you when?
No, you can move it around and it won't save that. It won't show that to me. So you can go in.
Okay. Oh, we're done. So File, Save.
Brilliant. Great. Well, I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Oh, stop recording.